Okay, he didn't realize there's an engine in the back. So Ted, I'll have you know, this is the only one of its kind in the entire state of Colorado, and it took me the whole morning to procure this.
That's extra value to whoever buys the truck. It's the only one
in Colorado, yeah. And it's because of our YouTube commenters. This actually belongs on a 92 Suburban.
Yeah, that's cool, and thank you for that.
Thank you for that. And so you've already worked on the timing, so you got that sorted out.
I got a functional timing light and sorted that out.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, so I 12 static, and I disconnected the vacuum line for that, like you would on an English car, hoping that's right for a Chevy truck.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if you
certainly.
say so.
You plug it back in, and the idle comes way up, and the advance is way up.
Really?
But, yeah, because it's a vacuum advance.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, so I figure a static.
All right, guys. So coming up next, we're gonna get this truck on the road and get it out of Ted's shop for all the excellent work that he's done. It's gonna go away, and I'm sure you'll be happy about that.
I'll kind of miss it.
How's it running? Good?
Seems to be running great. I mean, I didn't, run it very long, obviously, just driving it in and out of the shop, and I kind of ran it out in the dirt so that I wouldn't have yet another oil mess to clean up.
I'm hoping this is the last time I take this off. So you're doing the little sensor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the last known wire in my little wire tidying routine. Sensor went in without it becoming another EPA Superfund site. That's pretty cool. Do you want to do this and eliminate the anxiety?
I think we're all right. I think we're all right, dude. Look at that.
Yeah,
I think we're all right.
Yeah.
Thank God for Chevy.
Now you can just relax. Yeah. My biggest regret in this project is deciding that it would be cool to keep the oil cooler. I'm so mad at myself. I should have just kept my mouth shut. So here's irony, the trouble I'm going through to maintain the oil cooler puts the oil filter proximity right next to the exhaust for a net zero. It's like, we'll cool it out by the radiator and heat it up right here in the oil filter. Maybe I have an idea. And I am mildly concerned that the depth on this is too deep to where it doesn't fully seat the O-ring. But I have to concede that in a hurry, field expediency, all those other excuses, I was just using the old O-ring, whereas now we have a nice new one. And this is a cardboard gasket rather than that piece of tin that was in it. So, and you can write this down. This will either work or it won't. Okay, I'm certain. It'll either work or it won't. This thing wasn't such an EPA Superfund site. Come on. I can't really see what I'm doing because it involves getting oil in my eyes to get the line of sight that I wish I could have. And I'm unwilling. Heard a rumor that Roman got a new oil filter. This would be a spectacular time to install it. Not loving it. Nah, it's not gonna fly. We need a stubby one. Fortunately, I've been keeping our other stubby one nice. So normally hand tight's supposed to be good enough, right? There's a little paranoid part of me that wants to give it an extra snug because A, the next time it comes off, hopefully it's somebody else's problem, and B, I'm so gun shy of seeing it leak.
So Ted, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. You want the bad news first or the good news?
I want only the good news?
It's only good news for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's have them both.
Because I found the bolts, but I had to buy 50 of them. So that means you end up with 46 bolts that you didn't have, because I don't have any need for 50 bolts.
Roman, of all the bolts that anybody's given me today,
these are the most precious? Yes.
They are.
Yes, they are. I knew that.
Yeah, you just kind of go through. So we know this goes to the water pump, right? Doink. We know this goes behind it. And we know that, like the wing of an airplane. Because either way, right? You spin it this way, you're moving the air this way. Flip it upside down, spin it this way, same, right? You're still moving the air this way, but not as efficiently because you're using the wrong side of the wing, blade, so to speak. Yeah. So you want the, you want the concave side of the blade pointed in the direction where you want the wind to go. Okay. So in that case, obviously it's toward the truck. This is toward the truck. Boom. The bolts for putting this on the car are, if we had them, they'd look like this.
Yeah. All right, Ted, we are close to being finished.
Yes.
But you said we're forgetting one thing. What is that?
I forgot. Wait, I remembered. It's big and green.
Oh, yeah.
It's bigger than a bread box.
Yeah.
It covers all this nice.
The hood. We're forgetting the hood.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Should we start it up before just to make sure?
Oh yeah.
Hey guys, if you love the fact that we're doing things like this big green project or running trucks up and down the I-Gauntlet, doing heavy duty MPG testing, well, we really need your support. YouTube revenue is spotty at best, and we want you to be part of our team. So go to our Patreon page by clicking on the link or going to patreon.com/TFLcar and support us. We've got basically 3 pledge levels: mid-size, half-ton, or heavy duty, $2, $5, or $10, and help support the team so we can keep bringing you this kind of cool programming and this kind of truck advice. Please join our team. We really need your help. Thanks. Water temperature is low. Oil pressure is good. So far, so good. Sounds great. I love the sound of this thing. Got a lot more cojones. Seeing if there's any oil leak. The issue is the truck originally came with an oil cooler, but the engine didn't, so we took the oil cooler from the original engine and stuck it on this engine, and of course it's leaking. So we're trying to keep it on there, but if it keeps on leaking, we're gonna have to just do away with it. And I hate to do away with an oil cooler because it seems like a really great thing to have on the truck, especially when you're towing.
My oil cooler adapter is not leaking, but the filter itself a little bit.
How much?
If I wait long enough, I can catch a drift. We'll leave it running and let it get a little hot, because sometimes, the hotter it gets, the worse it leaks, but I don't think it's enough to fuss about it. I'm going to crank the oil filter down a little more, hope.
So I have to let Ted drive it first. He did all the work. He deserves the glory. You get to drive it first, dude.
I'm flattered, but honestly, I didn't do all the work.
You did all the work. All right, go for it. Try it.
Parking brake.
This thing's awesome.
I hope you realize this, that there's a 305 in the back that's not tied down. You may not realize that before he gets too crazy with it, because that engine is not tied down in any way. It will slide around in the back of that bed. It is backfiring, but that's okay. Big green! Whoa! Okay, he didn't realize there's an engine in the back.
I hope that whoa wasn't slow the heck down, your car's on fire whoa. I hope that was the whoa of excitedness. Oh, that whoa is for the engine that was in the back.
He just realized there's an engine in the back.
I forgot about it. Sorry. And now I know where the whoa came from. I felt the weight shift.
Yeah, there's a 305 in the back, Ted. Yeah, there's a 305 on its side in the back now. You may want to push it over. You need help?
Probably. Oh yeah, this guy's not moving a 305.
I'm right there, hold on. Uh-oh, oh my God, look at that dent. Oh, Ted. Ted.
I feel like I've broken the physician's oath, you know, do no harm.
Yeah.
You know, the drill.
It's all right. It's a pickup, Ted. That's what it's for.
I'm crushed.
All right. Okay.
Okay, that was a brief moment of true fun. It was awesome. I'm not going to step on it this time. I think we'll tiptoe gingerly the walk of the drive of shame. The drive of shame back to the shop. Did you ever see that episode of Nova where they rescue the B-29 from the Arctic and they take off in it? And it catches fire and burns to the ground right after takeoff because somebody didn't stow a battery. Just asking, I don't know where that story came from. Hey, but the drive of success, this thing rocks. Oh, and P.S., the power steering is nice. Reverse. This is the kind of power steering I can really get behind, too. No, rocket.
So Ted, now that you had a chance to drive the rig, am I turning you into a trucker? I mean, you're going from, you know, what is basically
The anti-truck.
to you know, America. You're going to America, dude. You got an American engine, you got an American size lift, 6 inches, you got American driving experience.
And I'm already an American.
Yeah, you are
So
American.
the idea, I really should actually I'm ready to just kick all the little clown cars to the curb and go big green.
As always, this is Roman and my man
Ted.
saying thanks for watching.
Thanks.
And I love the love tab you put on. Nice got a little bit of TEDx in the bed. That is so
Oh
cool.
no, like that.
Yeah, no, there's a little bit of Ted in the bed. See you
Yeah.
guys next time. And remember, check out more great Big Green videos because next we're going to try to get the air conditioning done and of course the exhaust. So there's a lot more Big Green to come. See you guys next time. Ciao.